right.
How many more episodes do we have?
So we still got 10, 11, 12, and 13. We
Oh
got
my
4 more
god,
episodes.
I'm fucking stressing out.
Yeah. So this is our discussion for Chapter 9 of Volume 7. What a crazy roller coaster of a volume this is.
God.
Like, episodes 1 through, gosh, I don't remember. I think it's like 5, I think. Or like build-ups. I think it was 6, which was the night off.
Yeah.
Like, that was like
it wasn't really
the high point. I was like, oh my gosh, that was the high point. Now the rest is just going to be like trying to recover from it.
Nope.
So it went down a little bit, and then it just like skyrocketed back up right now. It's crazy. So let's recap.
Still trying to soak it all in, bro.
So, what is Salem's plan right now? I feel like their plan is have everyone focus on trying to save Mantle, which will make Atlas's military or security, whatever, less, to where they can just go in, take the staff, and dip out.
Done.
Create distraction. Now, I don't... From what I still understand, Cinder and Neo are working by themselves. Right?
Yeah.
They have their own sort of agenda.
Until Salem comes around.
And
fucking puts everybody in check.
Yeah.
God, what a goddamn this episode, bro.
Or unless Salem is smart enough to where she knew that Cinder was going to infiltrate the Atlas, trying to find Ruby and stuff like that. So she let Cinder and Neo think that they're doing stuff like on their own, but in actuality, she's doing the things that already guessed.
Oh.
And then she's just gonna come out at the last second. But yeah, so he's back on the ground. That's going back from Atlas to Mantle. And yeah, I honestly think if it ever comes to the Battle of the Wits, it would be
for sure
Pietro. I can't think of anybody else on the good guy team that is
like tech savvy,
tech savvy.
Yeah, no one.
No. Which is very weird. Like in some like animes that have groups, or any cartoons that have groups, there's always like one tech savvy person, technically speaking, but there isn't in this one except for like Pietro.
It's Nora.
It's always the quiet one, so you think it was like Ren, but
no, it's always the wild ones.
Is it?
Yeah, Tony Stark, dude. I mean, he's off the wall.
But then there's also the Hulk. So
exactly. See, the wild ones.
Okay, so
so
whatever. This moment right here, I was getting anxiety because I knew she was gonna ask the question, "Are you hiding anything from us?" If she asked that question, there's no way he was gonna lie.
I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm half robot and half human."
I'm pretty sure people would already know that.
No, not everybody knows that.
You're right.
When's he taking off his shirt and fucking showing anybody that?
You're right. Then also, I don't know if his body is hooked onto any like network thing, or if it's just like he's like his robot parts are just solely himself. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So that if Watts hacked into the Atlas mainframe, like he could control
half of his body.
He'd be like, "No, oh no! Wait, you hit yourself!
Stop it!
Wait, you hit yourself!" But
he's like trying to run this way, and the leg's trying to go this way.
Yeah. I wouldn't think that his body would be set up on the mainframe, but I mean,
so. But you never know.
Yeah, you never know.
Oh, could you imagine he'd be fighting somebody and shit, and all of a sudden he turns it off, and he's gonna die. Oh my God, Adrian!
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hey, you just said I hope he doesn't die. I really like him.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what'd you do? You sealed his fate.
Because
just like Piero.
Because he's acting sort of like Piero, where like everything he does is like a good thing.
You know what? From now on, you can no longer say if you like that character.
It's crazy because like everything Pyrrha did, we're like, oh, there's nothing wrong. And same thing with Ironwood. There's like, of course, he's like a human, so he's done things that have been like, but he's taken everything well. Everything that I thought was gonna go wrong didn't. He's been.
I'm stressing out.
He's been like probably one of the greatest characters in this volume.
I'm so afraid now that at the end of this fucking thing, he's gonna die.
I'm gonna be pissed.
Thanks, Adrian.
But still, I don't know.
Watch at the last episode, everything's gonna be like noble, and he's gonna be like, "I did it for everybody." And and Sam's gonna come and be like, "Yeet!"
What if it was like Penny that did it? Because she's hacked into the network. Watts helped build Penny, and he now has access to Atlas mainframe. So if he somehow either shuts down Penny, which I don't think he'll do, or turn Penny against them, which I do think he'll do, this might be the end of Penny, because it's
not going to be the end of Penny.
Well, because it's either let one of the RWBY members die or destroy Penny.
But I think if Penny were to die, okay, what's his name in the wheelchair would give his last essence to make her come back. Mm-hmm. He would sacrifice himself.
I can see that.
He's the father.
Mm-hmm.
He's Geppetto.
Okay, so.
Oh yeah, hey, what did you think about when they blew up his shit?
I've never had something feel so good in, like, a show before. Oh, like, he got his just deserves so quickly. I thought...
Nobody was ever going to find out.
Well, I thought it was going to take a little longer.
Yeah.
Like, definitely not the next episode.
Yeah.
Like, we got this frame, like, the last part of the last episode.
Oh, God.
Excuse you, sir. I'm trying to talk. And then we just instantly got this. I was like, oh, sweet revenge. And we got all of it so that no one doubted it.
Oh, that's great. What do you think Mom was really putting the camera in there for? Do you think he was cheating?
No.
She just thought, oh, yeah, he's just a sneaky motherfucker. He talks to all these weird-ass bastards in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hey, all right. Well, fuck, Adrian sold.
It's so crazy. I felt so good throughout this whole thing about the father finally. So if he gets arrested, well, he's already arrested, but if he gets like jail time because he still has to go to trial and stuff like that,
he's gonna be somebody's bitch in jail. That's all I'm saying.
Well, like, so he's wrench. Does he just get bail and come out, or is it going to be impossible? They're going to set the bail so high it's impossible.
Exactly.
And then who's going to take over? Is it going to be like Whitley? He's too young. The mom's too much of a drunk.
Okay.
That's why she married.
And Wise, I feel like she would not do it. She'd be like, I'm not about that lifestyle.
Well, both Wise and Winter have their own
it's gonna be Whitley.
It's gonna have to be Whitley, unless they have some sort of cousin.
What's his name? Or her name? Go. It's gotta be with W. Come on.
Oh gosh. William.
Oh, I was gonna go with Whisper.
Whisper. All right. But yeah, so I don't know who's gonna control the Shinny Dust Company after this. If there even is a Shinny Dust Company after this, because we don't even know what's gonna happen.
It might not be. Oh, that scandal.
This is literally the next weekend. Oh no. Let's question him while Mantle burns to the ground.
Yada 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 yada, you piece of shit. Yada yada.
Oh my gosh, the eyes of him being afraid. Oh no, I've been caught. Oh, it's so great. So finally he tells him. Unfortunately, we don't get the reactions of them. But I get it. I get it. We don't need to hear the explanation again.
Yeah, we already know what's up.
But it'd also be cool to know what's Ironwood's viewpoint. How would he explain it? We saw how Crow explained it. here I thought the worst. I thought
the worst too.
I thought Watts was controlling them and then just mowed them down.
Yeah.
That would have been horrible. Oh, but
my God, bro.
I was not expecting winter to come.
Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
Hey, I got it.
But
all I want to know is why wasn't it a priority to fix the hole in the wall?
Well, that's what Robin was talking about. She was saying, like, these supplies are going to the arena should be used for Mantle to fix, like, the walls and stuff like that.
but we couldn't get some fucking plywood and put that shit up real quick?
No. I got some extra cardboard boxes. Just make it look like...
Or maybe take the idea from fucking that one place and put up, a little force field wall. Come on. We live in goddamn Remnant.
That is true.
I mean, come on.
Is Mantle that low a priority to where, like, even...
We couldn't have done anything?
That one shipping place has a better protection than they do. Granted, they have probably better sidelines.
Yeah, what I'm saying?
Like,
and I understand that it was a priority to get that shit up and going, but, like, there's a fucking hole in the wall.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Oh my gosh, the damage those things would do.
I'll probably get a lot of whiplash about that. Like, come on, man. Like, he was doing this and that. I'm just saying, bro. It's a big hole in the wall.
Yeah. And finally telling him,
oh
no,
I don't know what to do, Oscar. You must do the right thing.
So I definitely think the merge between Oscar and Ozpin is just happening
slowly,
very slowly.
Yeah, little.
Because they're giving hints here and there.
How the fuck is he so wise? You know what I'm saying?
Why is he so wise? And then Ironwood always mentions that, hey, that's exactly what Ozpin would have said, or later on he's like, how did you act, or you talk like you were there and stuff like that. So they're giving like small hints through Ironwood's.
Do you think just like one episode he's just gonna be like, fucking Ozpin, kiss my ass. I took over.
Probably not.
I took over, Adrian.
This little interaction. I was like, okay.
Weird. I think they're gonna hook up, bro. That's all I'm saying. You might disagree, but I'm just saying. All real relationships start out as friendships.
You can't always assume that there's gonna be a relationship. Gosh.
Are you kidding me?
You're just
North Ren. Yang Blake.
That they never said anything.
Willie Nelson, Dolly Parton.
Okay, you got me there.
Peanut butter and jelly.
Ooh, that's hard to go.
Okay. Cookies and milk. I already know I won you over. Thank you.
All right, so to go off on the Aesop fables.
Yes.
From what I can remember, because I read them. So Harry is obviously the hair off the tortoise and the hare.
Where's the tortoise at?
He doesn't exist. So
he won the race.
Yeah, no one cares though. But the moral of the story is, slowly steady wins the race. Mm-hmm. So maybe something will happen because of that.
She's gonna die?
Hopefully not. None of the stories say that they're gonna die.
I'm just saying. You just said it right there. The tortoise won the race.
Yeah, but the race doesn't mean life or death.
How the fuck do you mean?
But like all of these have like morals to the story.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So Marrow's was the dog in his reflection. So basically, the dog had a bone, saw his reflection in the pond, dropped his bone to get the other dog's bone, and in the process, he lost his bone.
The grass isn't always greener on the other side.
So the moral is like, don't be selfish, and stuff like that.
Okay. Next.
Kind of. I don't know. The lucky fisherman, basically he was fishing the whole day, didn't catch anything, so he reeled it in, and as soon as he stopped fishing, a giant fish flew onto his boat. And the moral of the story is like, patience is is like rewarded. And then the elm and the vine, which is I believe he's the vine and she's the elm. it was a story together of where it was very hard to find this story compared to the other stories. But I believe in the olden days, Elm the Vine together meant like sort of marriage, in a sense. I don't think they're married, but the elm always held up the vine in vineyards and stuff like that. And in the story, from what I remember, is the elm like offered help to the vine, but the vine didn't want it. But as soon as it started like getting rained on, wind, snow, it started like weathering. So then it eventually took the elm's help to weather the storm. I don't remember if there was any like moral to the story.
Moral of the story is you're always gonna need help from a friend.
Yeah.
Okay?
When the hard times gets rough,
That's right.
you need support.
Lean on me when you're not strong. Sorry, I forgot the name or the words of the song.
I'll be your friend. I also think this had to do with like ignorance or not only just selfishness, but it was something like that.
Okay.
Anyway, it's weird. It almost looked like he was gliding.
Yes. Do you hold my hand? I love you.
I don't know. Ren just seems sketchy all of a sudden.
I know, bro.
But this transition was great.
That was great. Yeah, I love that.
So again, Ironwood took this very well. I thought he was just going to go out in a fury of rage.
I felt like it was just a lot of. I mean, you know, he had to tell what was up, and then somebody had to tell him what was up. Yeah, and now we have to figure out what's going on.
Maybe this was the best case scenario to where like he had to give up his secrets, and they had to give up his secrets, so he couldn't like chastise them.
Totally.
But
I mean, that's called being a fucking hypocrite. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna tell you something. I got secrets. I need to tell you. But how fucking dare you keep secrets from me?
And both the secrets he told them and then Oscar told him were very valuable information that they needed in order to make a better decision on the certain outcome. So I mean, I guess they had their both own rights, and even Ironwood had a little jest being like, "Hey, no more secrets. I don't think I can take it anymore."
You know, I really fear now, Adrian, that he's gonna fucking die then.
Yeah,
it's gonna fucking crush me right now.
They are setting him up to be a very great character, and most shows don't do that unless like
some shit.
They're trying to build up a character to just rip him under your feet. So I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong.
Me too.
Because Ironwood's just like literally, in my opinion, he's the best character in Volume 7.
Yeah. Definitely.
I could be wrong.
No, you right. I mean, in my opinion, shit. I mean,
and there's like this dragon pterodactyl thing that just destroyed the ship because they couldn't shoot it. All right, so
then
poor Whitley. So now, like, the only person that was giving him like tips or was giving him any attention is now going to jail.
Once again, all of them.
And now he's alone with his mother,
who is a raging alcoholic.
Well, I don't know if she's like a raging.
I'm just saying, she poured herself a glass and finished the fucking bottle. Okay,
yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
But she didn't seem like the type that go like berserk on him.
Plot twist. She confides in Crow because Crow used to be an alcoholic. He helps her get clean. They hook up. Crow takes over the Schnee Company.
No. I
don't know.
I don't say it. I don't know.
And then he dyes his hair black. He fucking flies around like a crow.
He just talks like this.
He's like, you know what? I'm gonna tell you about Remnant.
Hello, sister. I don't know. There has to be something more going on with Whitley. as to why they showed this scene in particular. Because this scene could have just been a throwaway scene. Like, they didn't have to show this scene unless it meant something later in the future. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess you're right. I just feel like he's gonna be evil no matter what. I'd like for him to be good or whatever, you know? But maybe, like, he takes over the company. Watts comes to him and pretty much kind of is like, hey, you know, I got Tyrion. He'll fucking kill you and your whole family. You're working for me now. No. Just throwing ideas out there.
Yeah.
Food for thought.
Yeah. I had me. And then freaking Neo. What was the code?
Oh. Play it. It's like 1, 2. What was it?
1210.
I'm just glad it wasn't like 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just saying, those nice high fucking thigh boots. I'm just saying, she's pretty banging there.
I'm just saying.
Man.
If I were evil.
She might be evil, but I mean, she's got it going on at this point. Just don't use the left hand or move that hair out of the fucking left side of the face. You'd be scared. You'd be like, oh, girl. Oh my God.
Yeah. All right.
And that's it. Yeah.
I think that's it, right?
Yeah, I definitely had too much Rockstar tonight.
It's fine.
I have not shut the fuck up.
Okay, so...
Another one.
I don't care. I hate you.
We should just tally it up in the corner. That's what you should do.
Go
on, do it, dude.
I'm not doing it.
Oh, they want to see it. I know they
No,
do. Come
they
on.
don't.
Let us know in the comments.
What's going to happen next episode?
I just told you everything that was going to happen in the next episode.
All right, well, then I'll spin my story. The next episode is going to be all about Team RWBY and the A-Stops doing whatever they can at Mantle.
For sure.
Ironwood said that he will deal with Tyrion and Watts somehow.
Ooh, we're going to get another Ironwood fight?
We might. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Oscar is, I believe he's headed down to the, not Sanctuary, but the Vault. I'm pretty sure that's where he was going. Them two, I'm not sure.
I'm guessing they're probably going to start going down to the Vault.
Oh, wait, no. I think they're going to the Winter Maiden. Because she still has the power to where she can suck the Winter Maiden.
You are right.
So
I forgot about that.
And she was a waitress. I don't even think that she could find it, but maybe she could. But so Cinder is headed down to the Winter Maiden, steal her powers, and then eventually go to the vaults and take the Staff of Creation. I believe. And
I mean, I'm getting real stressed out on these next couple episodes.
yeah. But then Cinder's also trying to destroy RWBY. So I don't know if
I feel like that's second priority at this point.
I don't know.
There's something else that's a little bit more. I mean, like, you know, like if she sees RWBY or something, yeah. But like right now, she's not like, we gotta go find RWBY.
I mean, well, she did change the plan from Haven to make it to where she's able to fight RWBY. Does that make sense? So if she was willing to change plans in Haven, then what's stopping her from being like, oh, RWBY's in Mantle, she's getting overrun by Grimm, let me go down there real quick before I open the vault or go to the Winter Maiden and just attack her. Or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
We won't know until we watch the next episode.
Yeah. We gotta watch the next episode now.
Gotta wait.
So anyways, that was our discussion of Volume 7, Chapter, what was it, 9? 9. If you liked our discussion, make sure to like and subscribe. If you guys want us to know anything more about RWBY, put in the comment section down below. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Da.